Hey everyone, we're jumping into the next arc. I think this is actually the final arc, right? Of Demon Slayer. And I can't believe we're already here. It doesn't feel like that long ago that I started this adventure, that I even started anime, but here we are in season 4, a new arc. I'm really excited. I've been loving Demon Slayer, absolutely loving it. Since I'm still super new to anime, I wasn't really sure what to expect going into this. I like that Demon Slayer, even though, yes, action is at the front and center. I've seen the most amazing animation and fight scenes that I've ever seen, but there's more to Demon Slayer than just that. This is also a story that honors humanity and grief and fear and why people turn out the way that they are in life, how they can kind of become a demon to themselves or even to other people. And I love that from Demon Slayer. My favorite part of this entire series has definitely been just how much it makes me look at humanity in a different way. And for Tanjiro, his main theme being how can compassion still exist when there's violence? I mean, look at what he's doing. He's got a katana, he is slashing and learning all this breathing and incredibly violent stuff. But when you look at Tanjiro, all you see is that inner inside of him that we saw from Mugen Train, the blue skies and happiness and deep, deep compassion. And I think that mix throughout this entire anime has just definitely been my favorite. So the end of the last arc, the last season, Nezuko, I'm still so shocked at what happened, but Nezuko is able to walk in the sun. She's alive, she's talking a little bit now, and I cannot wait to see more of that in this season. I really hope that we kind of figure out a little bit more about maybe why that happened. I think the scarier side of things is obviously that Muzan knows about it now. He knows. And clearly that's going to draw a bigger target, any bigger than it already has been, but yes, a bigger target on Tanjiro's back, on Nezuko's back. Yeah, that's intensely scary. But I think that after the last season, after the last arc, yeah, this is probably going to be a really huge training session for everybody, even Hashira included, because they're coming for them. And Muzan made it very clear that he's ready to start going after them. He wants Nezuko, and Nezuko is tied to Tanjiro, and it's just I'm nervous. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how this season turns out. But let's jump in. Oh, it's Genya's brother. Now that we know that.
鬼の野郎が殿様気分で嫌がんのはよ。
Oh.
里の者があそこへ連れて行かれた。はい。昨晩我々が天守閣の中まで追跡しましたが、
消えるわけねえだろバカが。簡単に巻かれやがって。
どうやら手遅れと決まったわけではないようだ。
Oh.
やろう。
Another person. Is this just like where a demon is staying, or is this that crazy looking demon art castle maze thing? Oh, he knew. My gosh. There's so many. Oh my gosh, the bass drop. Oh. I like the snake guy's movement. Why are there so many? Is Muzan making an army? Oh. The music. I love it. I don't love snakes, but it's still cool. Oh, let's go. What are you, cockroaches? What? Is that demon art? Or what is that? Coil choke.
真乱
Ew.
やれやれ
I like him now. I kind of hated him for. It is the place. Oh my gosh! And they just jumped right into it. Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna die for sure, because getting trapped in there.
どうなってやがる
Well, they found the
おい
place.
品津川、今のは一体鬼どもはどこへ消えた？
知るかよ
What even were those things? They didn't even look like. I mean, they look like blobby demons. I don't know. It looked way more like an army. Kocho? Was that on the tombstone? Or was that a tomb? I love the vibe of this arc already. What the heck? It feels so different.
師範、ただいま戻りました。刀鍛冶の里での一件は、禰豆子さんが太陽を克服した。これは、これから大きな動きがあることを意味します。
Thank goodness.
これから私は、緊急の中央会議が開かれることになったので、その間、禰豆子さんのことを、カナオにお願いできますか？頼みましたよ。
そうなんですね。もう拠点を移して。里のみんなは大丈夫でしたか？
鬼殺隊はこういう時のために唐里っていうのをいくつか作ってんのよ。何かあったらすぐ移れるように。
へえ。
Oh, that's smart.
そんなくて大丈夫？
はい。カンロリさんもいっぱい食べるって言ってたんで。
あの人はちょっと原理の外側にいる感じだけどな。
An outlier.
恋さんと妹が偉いことになってるらしいけど、大丈夫なのか？
人間に戻りかけてるのか、鬼として進化してるのか。
Yeah.
校長様が調べてくれてんの？
いや、玉代さんが。
玉代さんって誰だ？
危なかった。
お前の妹がああなってまたいろいろと動き出しそうだな。
Wait, he's not supposed to talk about her,
さすがに
right?
警戒態勢の号令が今後どうなるんだよ、ほんと。
The music keeps changing and then it feels dark again. It's genius. Because, like, it'll be all back to normal, happy, bubbly, and then they start talking about Muzan and
俺たちが最後か
待
gets
たせ
deep.
たようだ。
道元とやり合ったらしいな
すごかったよ。なんかもう無理って感じだったけど、みんなで力を合わせて。ね、無一郎くん。
She's so relatable.
うん。
その後、体の方はどう？
ありがとう。ずいぶん良くなったよ。キャー、心配してくれて。
Oh, yeah, he gave her
僕も
those types.
まだ本調子じゃないですけど。
死なずに上限2体を倒したのは尊いことだ。
傷の治りが異常に早い。何があったんですか？
その件も含めて、親方様からお話があるだ。
I guess they're evolving. Was that the point of that?
当主の加賀谷が病状の悪化により今後皆様の前へ出ることが不可能となった旨
Oh, I keep wondering if Nezuko can heal him or something. I don't know what's going on with him, though.
親方様が一日でも長く、その命の灯火を燃やしてくださることを祈り申し上げる。
日の光を克服した鬼が現れた以上鬼物事務山は目の色を変えてそれを狙ってくるあの発言の条件をご教示願いたく存じます
Yeah.
鬼物事務山をあと一歩というところまで追い詰めた始まりの呼吸の剣士た彼らは全員に鬼の文様と似たあざが発現していたそうです
Demonic patterns. Yeah, I guess is a good way to put
伝え
it.
聞くな伝承が曖昧な部分が多いのです当時は重要視されていなかったせいかもしれませんしあざの者が一人現れると共鳴するように周りの者たちにもあざが現れるかまど炭治郎様
Yeah.
彼が最初のあざの者ですがご本人にもはっきりとあざの発言の方法がわからない様子でしたのそれに続いて柱のお二人が覚醒された
Because they were near him. That's
ご教示
crazy.
願います甘露寺様時藤様
申し訳ありません。穴があったら入りたいです。
Oh my god.
では僕から
Tanjiro type.
今からその方法をお伝えします。
Okay. We're getting somewhere. This is crazy though. How did Tanjiro get it? Because he's been
前回の
near
戦いで
Nezuko?
強すぎる怒りで感情の収集がつかなくなりました。その時の心拍数は200を超えていたと思います。さらに体は燃えるように熱く39度以上になっていたはずです。
Just like Tanjiro.
そんな状態で動けますか？命にも関わりますよ。
そこで死ぬか死なないかがおそらく技が出るものと出ないものの分かれ道です。
Whoa. That sounds scary.
そうなんだ。
そんな簡単なことでいいのかよ。
簡単と言ってしまえる簡単な頭で羨ましい。
なんだと？
何も。
He said nothing. After frying him up.
もうすでにあざが発現してしまった方は選ぶことができませんあざが発現した方は
What?
なるほど。しかしそうなると私は一体どうなるのか。ナムさん。
Mm.
天音殿も退出されたので
何も決めねえとならねえだろうが。
6人で話し合うといい。俺には関係ない。 関係ないとはどういう。 俺はたちとは違う。
気に食わねえぞ。
What?
前にも同じこと言ったな、富岡。待ちやがれ。
What is happening?
座れ、話を進める。一つ提案がある。
Did he like shake the ground or something?
ありがとうございます。
What does he mean he's not like
よ
them?
く食べるな。
Does he already have the mark?
っていう
Maybe?
か、チビ3人組と妹はどこに？
ずっと禰豆子と遊んでくれてるんですよ。そのおかげで少しずつ喋れるようになってきて。
ああ、そうなのか。あの黄色い頭のやつが来たら、えらいことになるんじゃねえの？
Are they coming back? Zenitsu and Inosuke?
みんなが俺が死んだらめちゃめちゃ悲しむだろうと思って。頑張ったわけ。やっぱり俺がいないと寂しいでしょ。
そんなことありません。
Oh. Oh. He hasn't. His eyes.
おかえり。
Oh my gosh.
俺のため、俺のためかな。俺のために頑張ったんだね。
What?
嬉しいよ。
Takes it personal.
おかえり、伊之助。
Oh. She doesn't even know his name.
いる。ちょっと殺してくる。
伊之助、伊之助、伊之助、伊之助。
伊之助。
Oh, it's because she's been practicing.
おやぷん、伊之助。
で、ひたすら自分の名前を覚えさせててよ。
へえ、そんなことがあったんですね。
Mm.
ところで、
That's why that she called him Inosuke. Because she doesn't. I guess she needs practice. They're like teaching her how to say stuff.
大丈夫じゃな
Why
い
is he always so intense?
あ、刀
Oh my gosh, look.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah.
妻だ。こてつくんを守ってくれて。
What's wrong with him?
列の文字。
これを打った刀鍛冶が全ての鬼を滅するために作った刀制度が始まり、柱だけが悪鬼滅殺の文字を刻むようになったそうだ。
Wow. One sword to rule them
す
all.
ごい刀だ。前の戦いでこれを使った時は文字がなかったような。
しか研ぎ終えてないのに お前らが持ってって使ったからだろうが、サビーが落としきれてなかったんだよ。ぶち殺す。
Triggered immediately.
今ままだ。ぶち殺
Oh my god. Can't you have a conversation?
す。
Exactly.
まだ俺にみたらし団子は持ってくるんだ。
噂には聞いてたけど、すげえ人だな。
Yeah, he's
今日は
insane.
かなり穏やかでしたよ。相当辛いみたいです。
That's true, actually.
さっきからうるせえんだよ。
あ、ごめんゲンヤ。
Genya.
もう済んだから悪かった。
What? Oh my gosh. Aw. Why did he think that? Oh, coming through like when we first met him.
強いやつが集まって稽古つけて。なんたらかんたら言ってたぜ。
なんなんだそれ。
わかんね
なるほど。
Okay.
カンとそれを始める日付だが。
3日後から始めるとしよ
そんなに早くできますか？
鬼の活動がさらに活発になれば、俺たち柱だけでは手が回らないだろうからな。
う。稽古をつけることは多忙ゆえ難しかったが、短期間に絞り鬼殺隊全体の底上げに全力を注ぐ機会。
くどくど言われるまでもねえよ。
私も了解です。
俺も異論はない。
Yeah, it's smart.
僕も
The calm before the storm.
柱を引退した者にも手伝ってもらおうと思う。
Yes,
こちらも
Tengen.
異論は。
あとは富岡さんですね。
And yeah, whatever his deal is. Why is he so angry all the time? I've never really gotten his story.
ものすごくねえわ。最悪だよ。地獄じゃん。誰なんだよ考えたやつ。死んでくれよ。
Oh my gosh.
自分よりも格上の人と手合わせ吸収して強くなれるんだから。
They're gonna be farming XP again. Oh my god. He said, do not be positive.
上限の使徒の戦いで
Oh, yeah.
片足がほとんど使えなくなった時、前に善逸が教えてくれてた雷の呼吸のコツを使って鬼の首が切れたんだ。
Yeah.
も
He
ちろん
was.
善逸みたいな速さではできなかったけど、白稽古で学んだことは全部きっと良い未来につながっていくと思うよ。バカ野郎お前、そんなことで俺の機嫌が治ると思うなよ。
Stop.
あ、ご機嫌だ。よかった。じゃあな、炭治郎。なきゃ何にもできないんだか
Oh
ら。
my gosh. Why is he so extra? I thought he was settling
あ
down.
りがとう。
It's a lot of abs. Let's go! Tengen's back! Oh.
してんのお前ら。声も出ねえか。地面舐めなくていいから。まだ休憩じゃねえんだよ。もう一本。もうダメ。
おにぎり作りまくりましょう。
This is awesome. I love this so much. I'm so excited for this arc.
だらしねえな、ほんと。
天元様、そんなに怒んないであげてください。
あいつらの稽古はこんなもんじゃねえぜ。ほんと。
天元様は基礎体力の向上担当。
時藤の高速移動の稽古。奴は表情を変えないできついことをやらかすからな。
That's
そ
true.
の次は甘露寺に柔軟がお出迎えだ。
From hell.
そん次はイグロだな。無限稽古って聞いているが、その名の通り再現ねえぞきっと。
Wow.
最後に姫島の旦那の筋肉強化訓練、さらなる体力の向上も見込むってわけだ。どうだ、派手だろ。
Yeah.
俺も全力の稽古。
I feel like this is so smart.
なんじゃ。無理んだよ。
So he's pushing them hard because he needs to.
調子だよ。
He really wants that mark. Let's spread them a little more.
襲ってくる。感じろ。
こんな隙だらけじゃもう3回は鬼に食われて。
みんな頑張るのだ。親方様のため、これまで死んでいった鬼殺大使のため、我々はやり遂げなければならない。頑張るのだ。
Are they standing under a waterfall?
急ぎ親方様からの手紙だ。至急読むのだ。
The master.
俺にわざわざ富岡さん、柱稽古に参加してないのか。
Is he gonna try to get him to take part in it?
あなたの意志を継ぎ、あなたの気持ちをつなげていこうと。
Oh.
あまね。
はい。
これまで本当にありがとう。
Is he? I mean, I know he's dying, but I want to know what happened. Why is he like this?
こんばんは、玉代さん。そうですよ。夜に窓を開け放っておくのは。我が輩は産屋敷加賀屋の使いのものです。
Okay.
どうしてここが分かったのですか？
特定しました。
Oh.
それから昼間のうちにゆしろうくんの資格を把握。ここまで警戒されない。あなた方に危害を加えるつもりはないので安心してほしい。
I love his voice. Oh my goodness.
では、
信用を得るのは難しいですね。やはり。
どういった腹積もりなの？
鬼殺隊にも鬼の体と薬学に精通している子がいるのですよ。一緒にしていただきたい。
Okay, that makes
鬼
sense.
物寺無惨を倒すために協
Yeah,
力しませんか。
it's smart.
産屋敷邸にいらしてください。
本拠地へ。
I can see why that would make her sweat, though. To defeat Muzan. I'm worried he's gonna die. Let's go. I'm so excited for this arc. I really like it so far. We've already gotten like a deeper dive into the marks, which I've been wondering about. All of the different Muzan faces. Even the song has the feel that I got from the arc already. I don't know how to explain it. Calming, like danger right around the corner. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm just getting this feeling of a war coming. Like they said, it's like the calm before the storm, the training before the storm. And to open up with, I had a feeling, I even said it, like I had a feeling that they found that crazy palace with the demon art where she strums whatever instrument that is. I'm not actually sure the name. It changes all the rooms and the patterns. It's so trippy, but I had a feeling that they found it. And then entering it like that was crazy. And the look on their faces and all of the demons. I feel like he's just taking people, and that's why she was all roped up, because they're converting her. Maybe they're just having Muzan do it, make a bunch of demons. I love these credits. Seeing all of the swords up close like that, that's so cool. But I think it's really smart to do this Hashira training. I had, like, in my mind before going into this arc, I was thinking, oh, they're just going to train together. They're going to get stronger together. But I love that it's also kind of forming the Demon Slayer army too. It's getting those guys that they keep saying are really bad and how they need to get stronger. They haven't really had time to do so, but the demons are also dwindling down. So now they have time to really focus on getting those lower ranked demons trained.
柱稽古編では毎回柱それぞれの大将こそこそ噂話を紹介していきたい
Let's
と
go,
思います。
let's go.
伊之助くんこの割れたガラスどうするんですか？
でもよ。
いつも前向きなのは伊之助くんの良いところですが、やってはダメなこともあります。ほら、腕を上に手当てしてあげますから。
Oh,
もうこんなことしてはダメですよ。
I thought she was gonna slap him on the wrist.
しのぶさんは厳しいところは厳しいけれど思いやりあふれる人なんだ。この前の中合会議でも
ドバドバドバドバドバドバドバドバド話さん、ありがとう。どういたしまして。
以上大将こそこそ噂話でした。 次回第2話水柱富岡義勇の痛み。
I like this little end part with the butterflies. Looks so cute. So I guess in this one we got to know, we already kind of know about Kocho, right? Is her name? Well, her last name. I'm blanking on her first name. I'm gonna have to write down all of the Hashira names and like look at them when I can't remember. I feel like they're very difficult for me to remember. I don't know why. We know that she's sensitive and that she cares about others. I like how she kind of like talks to him like a mom. But I want to go back and just kind of re-watch a couple parts here. I feel like we were getting a lot of information in this whole first episode. It was insane. But she says something here that I want to re-listen to. The swordsman who driven Muzan to the brink of defeat. We already know that's him. The guy from the memories from Tanjiro that somewhere along the line they're not related, but Tanjiro's family was saved by this swordsman. That's crazy how it spreads like that. And they don't know why. So every time they show like a back profile of the swordsman, the original OG breathing guy. Yeah, the swordsman of first breathing. This guy, his hair and the way that he looks and all of that, I know that he's a Hashira, but I feel like when they talked about him, I remember them saying that he died. But I can't help but notice how similar he looks to the Upper Moon 1 demon. He looks so similar and it's very eerie, and that one also carries a katana. I feel like there has to be something there, right? And his eyes are all red, and yeah, so I am excited to learn more about that in this one, but I think it's really interesting how they all seem very non-colorful, and then there's this one with the red hair and the red everything, and I don't know, it's very interesting. And I think that like maybe he turned into a demon or something. And there was also another part that I wanted to listen to that sounded very intense. Like I know their heart rate has to go up to 200, which it could explode, and that's why I guess people weren't able to sustain it. Those who survive end up being able to keep it and hone the skill and do things that they've never been able to do before, and then on top of it heal even faster. So they definitely change, but she made it sound as though if they do this, like there's no coming back. And I don't know why she said it so eerily. Yeah, I think it was this part.
ただ一つ、アザの訓練につきましては、もうすでにアザが発言してしまった方は選ぶことができません。
Yeah, those whose marks have already appeared have no choice in the matter.
アザが発言
But all who have a mark will without exception. I literally have no idea. They just left it open to speculation, right?
どなたも
Because then it pans over to their faces. She just says without exception. Without exception what? And then we don't hear anything. So I think it's open to, she didn't actually explain what was going to happen to those that already have marks. And I don't know, that's really eerie. So I'm not really sure if maybe once you have a mark, what if you could possibly turn into a demon? Or I don't know how any of that works, but that could maybe explain why the Hashira, that one that Tanjiro keeps having memories back to, if that's even the same one. They just have very similar hairstyle, and I couldn't help but notice that. I don't know, what if getting this mark opens up the door to becoming something else entirely? They kind of tiptoed around it in this episode saying how they healed so fast, like what's going on with you? And I thought it was a really strange way to say it, but after this conversation, it kind of makes sense. Like, what is going on with you? Something has changed, something's different. So I am so excited for this entire arc. I love it already. It already has me like wanting to write stuff in my journal and like write things down, because I feel like we're getting so much lore, and I love that. I am so excited to finally get some much needed answers to the questions that honestly I've had all the way back since season 1. I'm loving it already. I love the vibe. I love all of it. I love the information that we're getting. Let's jump into the next episode.